everyone. Welcome to the TKC Bible Reading Challenge powered by Grace Bible Mission. My name is Oroloa and here with me is
Right.
Alright, today we'll be reading from Numbers chapter 19 to 21.
Okay, so the Numbers chapter 19 to 21. From chapter 19, it majorly talk about the purification of people that are unclean, the children of Israel that are unclean. So
Yes.
we talk about how they were being purified, how God made provision for them to be purified before Him. So Numbers 20 spoke about the death of Miriam and how Moses go contrary. He disobeyed God's leading or God commandment.
Disobeyed.
He
Wow.
disobeyed God commandment and how he struck the rock and how curse was placed upon Moses such that he was unable to inherit the promised land. Then Numbers 21 spoke about the major highlight. What we can bring out is how the children of Israel they complained to Moses. They spoke against Moses, so God sent serpents to them.
Serpent.
They are
That's
serpents.
huge.
So God sent serpents to them, and most of them were struck and they died. Moses
Sad.
had to plead on their behalf, and God told Moses to make a serpent, to carve out serpent out of bronze, and anyone that behold that serpent lives. So that is major highlight. So we are going to be discussing in details Numbers 19 through to 21. So Numbers 19 about the purification.
We saw the water of purification,
Yeah,
how
so
it came
the
about.
purification.
We saw that after there is a sin or people like
Yeah, someone has been involved in something
different
unclean.
kind of uncleanness.
Uncleanliness.
So this water of purification does the work of purification. So it purifies them
People.
from
Yes.
the sins.
So he is making us know that God doesn't want impurities.
Yes, at all.
God
He's
doesn't
a
want
very
impurities.
clean God. He
And
does not.
yes, and it also makes us know that God has the people in his mind. So he has made provisions for them to come into that purification.
Yes.
So that is why he made
the
that water of purification.
purification
So in
available
case
for
you
them.
have someone that has been involved in uncleanliness, to make the provision for them to come into the cleanliness, to come into that cleanliness. So God is so merciful. God is so merciful to us as believers. It's the same thing in which God has made provision for every woman to come into Christ, because God has made Christ available.
Yes.
So God has made Christ available out of his mercy. So we are able to come into Christ. We are able to come into that purification out of his mercy.
So that's the only purification that we as believers nowadays we have. That's the only gain we have for us. That in as much as we are unclean and you need yourself to be purified. The blood of Jesus does
is enough.
the word
It's
of
enough to purge
purification
us.
for you. Yes.
It's enough to purge us from every form of uncleanness, every form of sin, every form of infirmities. The blood of Jesus is enough to cleanse us.
Yeah. So from chapter 20 now, we now saw that Miriam died. Wow, that's so painful and hurtful and a very
Sad
story.
Yeah, Miriam had to die.
Oh, that's sad. But then we also saw something quite interesting here. We saw how Moses struck the rod.
Yes, he struck the rod.
Why did he
against
do that?
God's commandment.
Why did he strike the rod?
Was
it because of he's too big?
It was because the children of Israelites, these children of Israel, they actually made him angry. They provoked him. So he just had to strike that stuff. He had to strike the rock. So,
and we also saw disobedience because God did not even tell him to strike the rod.
Yes.
It was just to speak.
Yeah, to speak to the rock.
To the rock.
But then out of his anger,
he had to strike the rod.
So that striking of rod, it makes him dishonor God.
Yeah.
It makes him dishonor God. So God had to place a curse upon him.
God said, "You do not honor my word."
Yes.
So he gave me punishment.
And the punishment is so grievous.
Reference him in front of the people of Israel. No, it speaks a lot when a leader disobeys God in front of other people. And
So there is no reference to God.
God is actually trying to protect. God has been protecting Moses now in time past, that he would fight for him when people
speak against him or rebel against him.
Moses had to do something so hurtful to God,
Yeah,
and
he
that
disobeyed
really
God.
hurt God a lot.
Yeah, and God
And
had to place a curse on him. So everything worked for. He couldn't inherit that promised land. So
but
that's
then, what
so
do you think
grievous.
about the way the Israelites had to provoke him to the extent that he missed out at the end?
So now this is a warning to us, or this is like a warning actually to us, leaders, that despite the fact that our followers might provoke us, we
Mm.
should ask God for mercy. Ask God for mercy, not to go contrary to His leading, not to go contrary to what He has commanded us from. So we have to express the fullness of the fruit of the Spirit, the fullness of the fruit of the Spirit. So it is because these people provoked Moses to anger. So he had to go against what God commanded to him. And anger is not part of the fruit of the Spirit. Anger is not part of. So they tried his patience. They tried his patience. So it had to
He
go
received
against
the
God's will.
severe punishment.
Yes. And
That now made me think about. But this question will be directed to us. Why was Aaron also punished? But Aaron was not the one that hit the rock. So
okay.
we'll leave that to you to answer, and we'll be expecting answers from us. Why was Aaron also punished? Aaron was not the one that hit the rock, but well, he was there, but he was not the one.
Yeah,
So
he
why
also
was he
received
also
part of the
punished?
punishment.
Yes, he received the punishment that Moses also received. So that brings us to 21, where
That's Numbers chapter 21.
yes, where they had to like sin against God and provoke him again. That
Yes, they
why did you
provoked God.
drag us out of Egypt when you know that you would let us die? But we all know that God does not want them to die. He actually wants them
Yeah,
to
he has
prosper.
that best interest in mind
So God had to actually send a poisonous snake to them
to
to
them.
bite them, and many people actually died. So
Yeah.
this Moses again is not the one that like
Moses
was
is so
pleading.
compassionate a leader.
This is like I say, in some aspects we have some of the qualities that we can emulate from
Yes,
Moses,
from Moses.
aside from anger.
Yeah, aside from
So
anger,
there's is a very good
he's
leader
a
to
very good
say,
leader. Yeah, he's
because he
so
always plead
compassionate.
on behalf of his followers. So he made a request unto God and prayed that God should help them. And we now saw
How God told him to make serpent, such that when they build that serpent that is being hanged, that they are going to live. So God is bringing out. There's something we need to learn from that. That what is causing them pain is what is also bringing them salvation. So out of that thing that brought out
that's
pain to
quite
them
deep.
is also what brought salvation to them.
Yeah.
But then they have to look. So that is a symbolism. A symbolism of them trusting God. So for them to look at that snake, it shows that they have faith in God to heal them. So they have faith in God. So it is a symbolism of what is to come. That's Jesus Christ. So we
Yes.
have to
Actually, we can
behold.
say that too. That how does it relate to the cross
Yeah, to
and
cross.
the
Yes.
story of
So
the
you have to
snake?
behold the
There's a
crucifixion.
correlation between them.
Yes, it's a foreshadow of what is to come, and it came to pass when Jesus Christ was crucified. So it's a foreshadow of the things to come.
All right. Thank you so much. So I hope we'll also learned a lot from this episode. And in the next episode, we'll be talking about a very special man and a very special animal.
Yes,
A
exactly.
talking animal, so to say. We'll be
Yes.
seeing a very special animal. What the animal did in relation to a prophet too. We'll not be saying the name. So we'll be seeing you in the next episode.
Yeah, it's all right. Before we go, we need you
Okay.
to read these chapters. We didn't exhaust all that is encompassed in that chapter. So we need you to go through that chapter and read it for yourself.
There are
Yes,
quite a
there
lot
are
of
quite a lot
things
of lessons
to
that
learn
need-
from
Yes,
it.
exactly.
So please do well to read chapter 19 to 21 very well.
And every
in
other
details.
chapters too. Do well to read them very well. There are a lot of lessons to learn
Yes.
in every of the chapters.
Okay, thank you so much. We hope to see you in the next episode.
Yes,
Where we'll be
yeah.
talking about Balaam and a talking.
Animal.
Okay. All right. See you next time. We hope to hear from you, and we hope to see you.
Grace and
episode.
peace to you all.
Bye.